Good morning, everybody. I had already recorded this intro, but apparently I forgot to hit the record button when I did it. So I win the Dunce Award for the day, but let me go ahead and tell you guys exactly what we're doing. So for those of you that don't know, this is episode 11 of my $20 truck series, where I'm trying to flip a $20 bill into a $30,000 truck in 90 days. So far, we are over halfway through it. So our current budget is sitting at a total of $812.76, but we did have some sales, so let me talk about those real quick. So the first thing that sold was that clear smoke controller for the PlayStation 3. That was a really rare controller, so we ended up making $83.29 off of that purchase there. Up next was the Dooney and Burke we picked up at the yard sale. We made a total of $32.82 after fees and shipping on that. We sold a pair of Blink mini indoor cameras for $11.39. Considering we only paid $2 for them, that was a great flip. We also sold that Build-A-Bear workshop bear we picked up, I think, in episode 2, really cheap at the Goodwill bins. Obviously, we probably only paid about $1.50 for it. And after fees, we made $23.54. And then the last thing we picked up and sold was that ceramic, it was like the multicolored metallic Starbucks cup. Honestly, I'm probably gonna stop picking those up because after fees and shipping, we only made $2.20. Nobody ever wants to pay full price for them. Everybody always wants to lowball on them, and they're just not worth my time anymore. So we'll go ahead and add all that into the budget, leaving us with a total budget of $954.61. We are so close to that 1K mark, but we hit some really good thrift stores in this video, so stay tuned because we hit 3 different places and we scored on each one. So we're definitely gonna be spending some money, but I promise you we are gonna make that back super fast. Let's go ahead and head to the first thrift store. All right, we had a lot of things on our task list today, so we're getting to the thrift stores a little bit later in the afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock. We're gonna stop local, my local church thrift store. They have 2 locations, the one that's further out that I normally go to, and then this location. I don't pop into this location too often, but it is close by and it's right next to the Goodwill bins. So we'll go ahead and stop here and then head over to the Goodwill bins after. Let's get in there, see what we got today.
Guys, look at this. Look what I found. It's an older style generation vest, but it's only 10 bucks. These things are a ton of money and it's in really good shape. Usually they're really beat up. So this was a great find. Guys, we're pulling out LL Bean after LL Bean shirt here. We have the bag, we have a pair of pants. Today is a LL Bean galore.
Hey guys, post-editing Derek here. I just wanted to put a little clip in here to kind of let you guys know what goes on because I didn't really explain before I went to the next clip. Essentially, I was in there in the last hour of them closing and I had a ton of clothing to get through to potentially pick up for resale. So I decided to make the smart business decision, and instead of recording everything, I just went ahead, picked everything up, checked out, and moved on to the next location. Now, you'll see everything we picked up here up in a little bit in the video, but I just wanted to let you guys know that is coming. I'm not skipping over the in-store stuff. I'm trying my best to get as much in-store content as I can. I hear you guys, I listen to your comments, I see everything you guys write down below, and I am so appreciative of you guys giving me some constructive criticism to work off of. So, that being said, I have that stuff coming. I'm doing the stuff in store. I'm doing the stuff where I go through and explain why I picked it up. I'm gonna do myself and you guys a service and get back to the 15 to 20 minute videos that you guys have been requesting. So look forward to that the rest of the video, but I just wanna let you know what's going on. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you're still here, I think now might be a pretty good time to subscribe. And then also leave a comment down below. Let me know what your best thrift find ever was. Incredible thrift stop today. Holy cow. We did amazing. We grabbed so much like LL Bean, merino wool, like sweaters and stuff like that. Some stuff just directly from Ireland that had sweaters. I'm telling you, this was an incredible clothing thrift stop. I literally was just about to say before we walked in that I absolutely hate selling clothing. It just takes forever. Everybody wants measurements. It's just a huge pain, but I think it's worth it. We spent about $77. I'll put the exact number up on the screen here, but I'm telling you, if you have never been to this thrift store and you're local to me here in Fredericksburg, Virginia, I'm telling you, this spot is the place to go. If you're a YouTuber, if you're a person that just needs a good deal, if you're anybody who's anybody, I'm telling you, this is the spot to come. Let's move on to the Goodwill bins. That's the next stop right up the road. Let's go.
All right, guys, we're walking into the Goodwill bins right now. Let's see what we can find.
So we had an excellent time there at the local thrift in the Goodwill bins. I didn't have a ton of time to record because the local thrift was closing in an hour, so I wanted to get through as much inventory as I could. And the actual Goodwill bins was a pretty good haul as well. Let me show you what all we got between the two places, because the amount of money we spent in both places was a ton. So we spent a total of $66.10 at the Goodwill bins, and then we spent $77.30 over at the actual local thrift. So I gotta show you guys what we picked up for all that money. So right here is just an assortment of bags. You got this LL Bean bag, it's in really good shape here. This Mizuno baseball bag, these always sell for pretty good money as well. This LL Bean is vintage. This is a vintage like canvas leather bag that they had. And then I got this US Army, I forget what it's called. I wore one of these and I still don't remember what it's called, but it's basically an assault vest type thing. You have like your grenade pouches here, you have your canteen pouch over here. There's a couple of bandoliers here for all your ammo. And then there's another canteen pouch on this side. So pretty cool to find that out in the wild for only 10 bucks. And then we also found another LL Bean. This is almost like the same year that they came out with those boat bags, but it's a tool bag, I believe. It's a tool bag with a strap. So something vintage like this would probably sell really well. We got a ton of clothing. We just got LL Bean. We got this brand, Great Day in the Morning. And these sizes kind of suck. They're all small, but I picked them up on a whim. Everything here was $2. So 100% full, 100% fine wool here. Just incredible stuff. Oak Hill, this is like a 3XL. I always get asked about 3XL sizes. People are always looking for them. Another LL Bean right here. Carhartt long sleeve pocket, another size small. I picked this up. This is very interesting. This is a Carrigadon, I think.
Today, Junior?
Made in Ireland, 100% merino wool sweater. These are always really good. There is a small pull in the back, but I think I'll be able to go ahead and fix that. Nothing too crazy there. These with the shoulder pads, these also have elbow pads, these medium regular LL Bean sweaters. And all these, like I said, are $2 a piece. I got this Carhartt, just a simple Carhartt, another $2 shirt there. Swinging around to this side, I got this Axis. I've never really heard of this brand and I couldn't see a price on it, but we ended up picking up 2 of these, both new with tags, both the same size, so put those in a bundle. This is a great brand to look out for. Jansen, made in USA. Even though it's a size small, this is something definitely to keep an eye out for. Another Jansen right there. This LL Bean small lamb's wool sweater. Lamb's wool, merino wool, those are 2 like things you really want to look out for. Here's another one of the sweaters with the shoulder pads, same size. I'll probably end up selling them together. I got this Toon Squad members only jacket, fantastic find there. And an Element shirt, it's actually double-sided. Show you that, there's the back. Super cool there. We grabbed this Playboy hoodie. I don't know the exact value on this, but I'm assuming this is probably the most expensive piece of clothing we picked up. But Playboy and Misguided is the brand. But there's the back. Just really cool. And there's no size tag in it, but it's like at least a 2XL. So, Axis, another one. This is the other shirt I talked about before. This Hurley shirt, brand new with tags. Somewhere folded in there. It's all folded nice and neat. I don't want to unfold it if I don't have to. LL Bean, small regular, another sweater. We have like 3 of these sweaters all together, so we'll sell all 3 of these together, of these V-necks. Those should bring us some good money. I picked this up because I wasn't sure about it, but Claiborne for $2, I figured why not. And then we also, at the bins, picked up another pair of these English riding habits. The Tailored Sportsman is the brand, so that was a good find there. And then I think the last piece of clothing, actual clothing we picked up, was this LL Bean, these pants right here, these classic fit pants. So of course those were all really good finds, but let me show you some of the other stuff that's not necessarily 100% clothing. I picked up some shoes, but let me show you what we got. Okay, so the first thing we picked up was these really nice North Face shoes, or these hiking boots, I guess, low cut. We picked up these Made in USA black Danner boots, these combat boot style, but they are a men's size 13, so that's awesome. But these are great. These are probably the most expensive shoes we picked up. I picked up these New Balance, these are called the Minimus.
they are really, really good shoes. They sell for good, and they had a lot of good tread life left on them. So great find there. We picked up this Marina Luna little clog type things. These sell for about $35 when you pick them up at the bins. They're very similar to like Birkenstocks in the way that they sell. So these will be a great, easy sell for me. We picked up these Keen boots. These are in really good shape, and from the comps I saw anywhere from like $35 to $55. Picked up these Merrell suede top. Look at these, like they're called Quantum Grip. They're like super grippy running shoes. Like obviously there's a little bit of cleaning to do to them, but other than that, they're in fantastic condition. And then the last pair of shoes we picked up, this is a brand I had never heard of before, but it's called Flora Best. It is made in Italy, and they're like a rubber clog style, but they're a little beat up, but I'm pretty sure they'll clean up pretty well because they're rubber. Obviously that stuff is pretty easy to clean up, but these sell anywhere in the 35 to 45 range. Some of the honorable mentions for the random stuff we got here, we got the Star Shower Motion laser lights. These sell really well, even in the summer for me. People buy these for the Christmas time. I might end up holding on to that till about Christmas time. Some people just wait until, you know, Halloween to buy this type of stuff, but still has a great sell-through rate even through the summer. And then we picked up a lot of little things here. We picked up this this charm, this little anchor charm. Nothing crazy here, but I figured if I can get $2 for it on Whatnot, that's great. We picked up this Remington watch face, another like I said, super light item. If we can get a couple bucks for it, that's great. And then we got this Oh, the Places You'll Go. This is from class of 2019 Hallmark Dr. Seuss collab that they had. Really good shape overall, nothing super dirty about it, and picked that up at the bins. So obviously this was like a 20-cent pull. Nothing crazy there. I think overall we did really fantastic at those two places. We definitely picked up a lot of really good high-end clothing for relatively cheap. I don't know the exact comps on them yet. I haven't had a chance to really look everything up yet, but I believe that we can probably at least 3 times our money, so at least make $300 to $400, somewhere in that range from that haul. But I'm not done yet in this video because you guys told me that you love to see the thrifting, and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get some camera footage. We're gonna go out to our little secret hiding place out at the Lake Anna Provisions. They are a fantastic thrift store. The ladies love me out there. If you're watching this, hello everybody. I appreciate you guys saying thank you. Last time I walked in, I got a bunch of thank yous for shouting you guys out, so I appreciate it. I usually get pretty nervous shooting in public spaces, so you guys have made it really easy to shoot my content and kind of get the word out about you guys. So it was fantastic there. So we're gonna head out there, see what we can do, and see if we can find some more stuff to flip, because this challenge, like I said, we gotta pull out all the stops if we're gonna get even close to where we need to be. So I will see you once we get out there. Howdy, howdy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Alright.
Maybe at $5. We'll see. All right, our first find of the day. This cool slot machine thing. Should be able to get about $15, $20 for that. All right, and here's an awesome find here. We found this Sansa MP3 player. It's brand new, although the seal's a little worn out, but for $4, this has an excellent sell-through rate. We're gonna go ahead and grab it.
So I just wanted to make sure I get a quick clip of this automatic grill cleaner. This thing is pretty awesome. We'll talk about that later. I also wanted to give a quick nod to these water filters. These niche water filter type things are something you always want to keep an eye out for.
Found this dog outdoor water fountain. I wonder if it's worth anything. Let's look it up. So there's no comps on this. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I don't think there's any reason to pick this up. Cool though. So I found this cool multifunction hand massager. I think this might be good. It's $17.95, but let's go ahead and see what the comps look like. It doesn't have a great sell-through rate, and as you can see, there's like $33 there, $26, $30, $25, and those are the only like actual comps. Some of these are a little bit higher, like $55, but they're all brand new unopened. This is an open box. I just don't think it's worth it to pick up. It doesn't seem like it's a good idea, so we'll skip it.
All right, Janies and Lettleman, I learned my lesson and decided to actually move a little bit away from the road where it's super loud and interrupting. And then I also moved away from the front door. And of course, as I do that, somebody drives by in a Kubota from the little trail that's behind me. But hopefully that's the only interruption. So we made a fantastic stop today. We spent a total of $42.59, so we'll go ahead and take that out of the budget right now. But we got some really good stuff. Namely, we got this big grill bot. It didn't have an amazing sell-through rate, but it had enough margin on it that I think I could actually lower the price a little bit, sell a little bit cheaper than everybody else, and get it to move as fast as possible. All right, so some of the other cool stuff we got this Dragon Ball Z shirt. I thought that was pretty cool in a nice blue color. We got this Carhartt hoodie. Now it does look to be in good condition until you flip it around to the back and there's all that staining. I don't know if you guys can see all that staining that's on there, but I think I can get it out with some Dawn dish soap and a little bit of elbow grease and still get maybe 30 or 40 bucks for this hoodie. That would be great. I also got this other shirt. This is a personal keep, so I'll go ahead and take the total out of the budget that I'm going to be spending, but I got this really cool Tokyo, Japan, Legends Never Die, tuned in Tokyo, long sleeve. I just love clothing like this. It's a men's size XL and it feels really comfy. It's 100% cotton, so definitely my alley of things. This was one of the probably best finds, was this Olympus FE. We'll go ahead and order a charger for it and make sure that the battery works. I hope that it does. If it doesn't, we'll just have to order a new battery. But that being said, if we have all the new stuff to it, I think we can get anywhere from $50 to $60 just for this little camera. So these little point and shoots are great to look out for if you're ever thrifting. But if you're selling to me at the thrift store, sell them as cheap as possible. Thanks. We picked up these fountain filters. It's water filters for like a dog or a cat water fountain. Nothing crazy here. I think we can maybe get like $35 to $40. We paid $2 a piece for them. So $8 in, $30 out. Good flip there. We picked up this 2-pack of Linksys routers. Now these are like one of the mesh routers that go together across your home. I think these will really sell well. I think we'll probably make anywhere from $40 to $50 off of these two. We paid $3 a piece, so $6.40. Great flip there. Here's another not so good on margin flip, but should sell relatively fast. This Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I saw it selling anywhere from like $15 to $20, somewhere in that range. So for $5, and I can probably have it flipped in a couple days, that's a good find. You guys saw me pick this up earlier, this slot machine Las Vegas. These type of games are actually really well. You want to look for a brand specifically called Radica, but even these off-brand ones still go for really good money. People just like these to throw in their bag or their carry-on or whatever whenever they're on a plane. Just gives them something to do to pass the time. And then the biggest nostalgia find is this clip-on MP3 player. People buy stuff like this because they don't want to take their phone on a run, or if they're going to take their watch alone, so that way somebody has contact with them, they can clip on this really light MP3 player with some plug-in Apple headphones and call it a day. But these are really good to look out for. People still pay pretty good money for these, so keep an eye out. We paid $4. I think we can get like 40 to 60, somewhere in that range. All right, so that about wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for coming along on the thrift trips with me today. I appreciate you guys supporting the challenge and letting me know what you're interested in. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a great rest of your week, and we'll see you soon.
Past the glass roof line, trading the static for a scenery so fine. We burn the miles, we're shedding all the weight, rolling slow and leaving it to fade. Everything is a line, everything is a blur, just a silver-plated heart and a steel resolve for sure. Let the shadows stretch, let the hours dissolve. Got a silver-plated heart.